saw this past week, The Dark Tower. Now, I've already seen other reviews for this film, and I know this film had expectation, a lot of negative expectation. And so far, it's the most, to me personally, it's the most mixed bag movie so far that I've been seeing. Of course, everybody's gonna say, well, everybody hates it, so should you. I'm like, and personally, guys, I don't hate the film. And also, am I a Stephen King fan? Absolutely, yes I am. I have read a few of the books. I've also read a few of the graphic novels they came out with a while back, and the books are awesome. I highly recommend to read, especially if you're getting into the Stephen King mood. I recommend giving those books a shot. But as for this film that recently came out, that everybody's tearing to pieces, I have to say the movie is not bad. And I'm not gonna say that the movie is the most amazing movie I've seen so far this summer. It's not. The movie is good. I was expecting not to really like the movie after all the flack I heard, but also I've been following articles and what's been going behind the scenes of the film, why everybody's not liking this film, and also to hear what the man himself, Stephen King, had to say. And he wrapped things up about a month ago, I believe, and I can't remember what the article was, but it was to tell fans what to expect from this movie. That wasn't going to be an adaptation from the first Gunslinger book. It was going to be a sequel to the books. I don't know about the last book. I haven't gotten there yet, but from where I'm at, yeah, I don't know how we could say it's a sequel, but it's the man, not only he's saying it, but the director himself is saying that as well. Now, let's talk about the actors. There's a lot of negative criticism about Idris Elba being the gunslinger, because, as we know it, the gunslinger's nationality is a white man. Me personally, I really don't care. I said this in my previous video about the Spider-Man film that came out, Homecoming. I don't care what the nationality to these characters are. I can understand a lot of the hate going that people are having with this film, especially hardcore fans. But I'm not one of those who gets downright offended because what they have on screen, if they don't look like my character, then I'm gonna bash it. I'm gonna say the movie's a failure. I kind of had that feeling for 2005's Constantine, 2005 Constantine with Keanu Reeves. Say what you will about the movie, but the guy did a damn good job playing John Constantine, even though he did not look like the character. He wasn't dressed like the character. He didn't even talk like the character. He didn't have the accent. He wasn't British. He didn't have white hair. Everything he wore was black and white. And the character we all know and love, John Constantine, he wears a green all-colored trench coat. I might be wrong about that, depending on which comic you read. And it all takes place in Britain. But out of all of that, we got a damn good performance from Keanu Reeves portraying that character. And me personally, I thought Idris Elba did an amazing job playing the gunslinger. And also Matthew McConaughey, he did a damn good job of playing the Man in Black, no doubt. He had fun with it. And the downside of the film, the negatives I give the film is it's too fast. We all heard about a month ago that the film was only going to be 95 minutes long, and that is to worry. And also, not only that, the film itself, they're cramming everything from the few of the books I've read into one film. and it feels like it's rushed. It feels like there are scenes are missing from this film, and it's a bummer, especially to hear that there was a lot of production issues with the film. That can really hurt your film, especially when you're trying to embark on a franchise. But of course, hearing the reviews, and it is #1 at the box office, and it rates at least 18% on Rotten Tomatoes, I believe, but it's 63% for the audience. Go by that 63%. Go by that 63%, because to me, that's like a passing grade in my perspective. But the film is not bad, folks. It is not a terrible movie. But like I said, I can understand the hate it's getting from fans. I completely understand that, because how many times have we seen an adaptation, book, comic book, graphic novel, for in this instance what I'm playing is a video game into a film, and be disappointed, but also have somewhat positive things to say about it. And I have positive things to say about this movie. It never bored me. I was always interested. And I'm pretty sure, like everybody else, the negatives that I've seen is that they wanted to see more. They wanted to see what Midworld is. They wanted to see more about the backstory of Roland. But it really is, if you're a fan and if you know the Stephen King universe, then that's all you need to know. But what sucks is that this is their first introduction to this world that Stephen King has made, and it's gonna be hard to follow. It is #1 at the box office, like I did say, but it didn't make what they planned on. They planned on making it more than what they had on budget, which I think was like $60 million, and now it's only made $1.9+ million at the box office. But they are going to do a TV series, and I've already read that they said it's going to be fully based on the comics. And Idris Elba is going to be the Man in Black. Sorry, he's going to be the Gunslinger once again, which I'm really excited about, because he was really, to me, in my eyes, was one to play the character. He was born to play the Gunslinger in my eyes. I know everybody else says, "Oh, that's blasphemy." There are other actors out there who can play the Gunslinger. Because I remember back in 2009, 2010, that they were talking about the Dark Towers movie, and they had got the rights, and Christian Bale was in talks to play the Gunslinger, and I thought, you know what, that's a pretty good choice. I mean, I think it was called Ten to Yuma. Somebody correct me on that. Ten to Yuma something. He was in it. He was in that movie, and he did a pretty good job. He's an incredible actor. But in either case, guys, go and support this movie. I want to see another Dark Tower movie. I want to see Idris Elba reprise his role, and I want to see Matthew McConaughey again as the Man in Black. I want to see more from this, and yeah, on my ranking, I was gonna give it a C, but actually I would give it a B. So I would cross this out if I had an edit for this. I would cross that out and make it a B-. It's a B movie. It's simple. I can understand why the heat is that a lot of critics don't understand it, because it's confusing to them. Because sometimes the film it does feel like, well, maybe you should know this, maybe you should know this, or maybe if you would read the books, you would understand this. It didn't really feel that way to me. I think it felt that way to them, to these big critics. But it's not a terrible movie. I've already seen the film twice. I'm gonna go and check it out again, just because I enjoyed myself. And it made me appreciate the books even more. And to me personally, I think that's what a film should do, an adaptation should do, despite if it's terrible or if it's good. It makes you appreciate the source material more. I don't hear any people or any critics, especially if I talk about one book adaptation to a film, Jurassic Park. I didn't hear anybody. I don't see any negativity about, well, the book was better than the movie. Those two are good. It's just as good. But you can see watching the film that they appreciated what the book was doing. And plus, Michael Crichton himself was behind the screenplay for the first film. Sometimes sometimes I think of that and say, you know what? They went with the changes, that was fine. But I remember reading the book. The book was good. The movie is good as well, but I can appreciate them both. A movie that's based on, what I'm trying to say is, a movie that's based on an adaptation should make you go back and read the book again. And it's like, you know what, this was as good, but I want to see the movie again. It'll make you want to see the movie. Watching this movie makes me want to keep going and reading the books, of course. And I've seen a lot of hate and a lot of negatives from super mega fans who didn't even bother reading or seeing any of these articles that I've seen posted on Facebook a month and a half ago, that the movie is a sequel to those books. The movie is a sequel to those books, and that Sony's plan is to do a TV series that's gonna start with I believe it's the fourth book. I believe it's the fourth book that's in the series, and it's gonna go on. It starts with when Roland is a young boy. I just can't think of it because I'm getting really excited talking about it. When I get excited talking about something, I stammer sometimes, and I apologize for that to you guys. But ruling here is the Dark Tower really that bad that everybody is saying? No, it is not. It is not a bad movie. It is not a waste of time. If you want to talk about a waste of time, Valerian is a waste of time. I was constantly looking at my watch. Yes, the Valerian has beautiful visuals. That's all I can say, is that movie was beautiful. But I can't remember what really was going on. I wanted that movie to be good, and the movie failed my expectations. My girlfriend tried warning me about it. It's like, it looks stupid, the trailer doesn't look good. To me, the trailers are better than the movie. The trailers were better than that movie. The trailers for The Dark Tower, they were okay. I was excited the first time I saw the first trailer. I'm like, oh, we're finally getting a trailer to The Dark Tower. We've been seeing all these pictures on IMDb. We've been seeing Twitter stuff that's been going out, but we've never seen a trailer. And we got the trailer. A lot of people are like, yeah, I don't know about this, man. It looks alright. Doesn't look that great. Doesn't strike me. But to us who have read the source material, it's like, oh wow, this looks awesome. But then also it questioned what was going on. But we got those answers through those articles. We got the answer from King himself. He liked the film, and he thought it was a good combination of all those books into this one movie. But that's a difficult thing to do, especially when you cram it at 95 minutes. Cramming all this stuff just into one movie. And the movie has these plot holes, and that's the reason why. That's why I'm really hoping that if they do, when they release it on DVD and Blu-ray, that there's an extended cut, that we get to see things that weren't in the movie, or get commentary. I mean, just behind the scenes stuff, man, because that's what interests me when films like this, don't start off that very well, because I can see this film being one of those, you know, underappreciated films, and it goes along the line with Dread 2012. It didn't make bank at the box office, but the reviews were decent enough, and here we are so many years later wanting a sequel, and we're getting, I guess you could say it's a sequel at this point. We're getting the Judge Dredd TV show, which I don't know which station it's going to be on, either NBC, I don't think they would do that, or AMC, but we'll see what happens. But all in all, back to the main point. Like I said, is The Dark Tower really that bad? It's not that bad. If you're curious about it, go in with low expectations and go in with an open mind. Go in with an open mind. It, to me, what my girlfriend has no idea what the story of the books were. She just knew I was excited to go see it, and she actually enjoyed it. She understood what was going on. She herself said, I don't know what those critics are talking about, if they said it's completely bonkers and you don't understand what's happening or what's going on in this, or what's going on with the story. She understood perfectly what was going on in the story. But end grade, guys, this film is a matinee, and it is a B-. Like I said, my issues with the film: too short, not enough McConaughey and the reconnaissance, not enough Man in Black. Wanted to see more of his backstory, wanted to see more of that world, because we're going back, we're kind of going back and forth sometimes, and also exploring more about all these Easter eggs, because I know I haven't said the Easter eggs. They were really good Easter eggs. That's why I went to go see it a second time, to catch all the Stephen King Easter eggs. And I'm gonna go see it a third time because I want to support this. I want there to be a sequel, because I love Idris Elba. The guy is just amazing at anything he does. Same thing as Matthew McConaughey. But it's a B-, guys. I know Chris Stuckman out there reviewed it. He gave it a C+. I agree with that. But it's me. I like these type of films. The gunplay in the film is amazing, but like I said, it feels like there was stuff missing, which is why we get those plot points. That's another negative. I mean, I only have like 3 negatives. Too short, wanting more from the Man in Black, and also it's just chopped. It's chopped into pieces. But those are my negative, guys, and I hope you go see it. Please rate this video. If you please comment and let me know if you like me still playing my games. I know I've been playing Resident Evil 6 quite a bunch. Let me know if you want me to play something else. In my previous video, I did Fallout 4. But please let me know what else you want me to do, and like and comment on this video. And also, what's your favorite Stephen King adaptation, and also what's your favorite Stephen King book? Please let me know. Click the like and subscribe button. Thanks for the few subscribers I have. I want to make this channel grow. Thank you guys. Until next time, see you in the next video.